Hi, I'm Botan. These are the lovely faces of CNS2, Ferdy, and Steven. We will be doing a Kahoot on Gregorian calendars, Julian calendars,
solar year,
and solar year. We'll be counting off from 10 just to make sure everybody's already into the Kahoot. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, start. First question, which calendar is longer? That's kind of sad. So, the Julian calendar came first. However, there was a fault in it. A fault that caused calendar drift, meaning that every time it came back to the same end of the year, it'd be slightly off, causing days and weeks and months to be slightly shifted over time. What's wrong with the Julian calendar? All right, so let me explain. So, in average, there were about 10.8 more minutes in every single day, sort of leading into there being a necessary of a leap year. However, that leap year caused more issues, leading to the creation of the Gregorian calendar. Thanks. So, here's a bit of an easy one. Who made the Julian calendar?
You get this wrong. I thought it was going to be names, didn't you?
Trick question.
Everyone's getting this wrong.
Yeah.
Even one person will get it right.
What is Julian?
Oh,
So, common misconception was Julius Caesar was an emperor. He was actually a populist dictator and named himself that. He elected himself dictator.
Yeah. So I hope you guys all watched the video, but who made the Gregorian calendar? Or who was the example?
Nice.
I want to help.
I see 3 right answers.
Alright, so the correct answer was Pope Gregory the 13th. And yeah, next question. Alright, and why was the Gregorian calendar made? So we have the Catholic Church wanted Christmas to occur exactly as it did back then, or New Year's to occur exactly as it did back then, Easter, or Halloween. Alright. So for the Catholic Church, they mainly, because of the extra days that we would get, the extra days that we would get from the Julian calendar, Easter would not always occur on the same day every year for the Catholic people, which is something that they didn't like a lot because, okay, who here is Catholic? Okay, I am too. Okay, but
You said it never falls on the same day.
Yeah, it never does, but then like they wanted it to occur as close to the day that it did, as close as possible. Alright, next guys, question.
Rick is owning
Yeah, I should start losing on purpose. I feel bad.
So what was the rule of the Gregorian calendars?
this. Longest question we have.
I don't even know read it.
A lot of math involved.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, I see.
We would just guess.
What's the 100 seconds?
Give us
We
One
still
of us
have
have more time to read.
3 people.
So it's,
Yeah, I think there's one.
Yeah, we have 1 person left, I believe.
Yeah.
no, it was 15 people.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that
that
laptop. It's a laptop right there.
And that one too.
No, it's that screen. Connor. Behind Connor.
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 Behind you.
You're thinking, bro.
That's a double click.
I was thinking.
I was thinking.
If you skip it, and upload.
If you skip, doesn't skip the question, right?
No, it's
No, it just,
Like,
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Click on here.
Skip it.
Yeah, skip.
Yeah, just skip it.
Okay.
So basically, this rule is that every 4 years would equal in a leap year unless it was divisible by 100, and it would still be considered a leap year if it was evenly divisible by 400. So let's say that you have the year 1200, that every 4 year would still be considered a leap year, and then the 1300s, 1400s, and 1500s, they would not be considered a leap year, basically. Well, okay, yeah. Alright, excellent. So, yeah, what month ordered by Pope Gregory loses 7 days to correct the Julian calendar?
That's it.
And you can just go into the next one as well, because it kind of ties into this one. So, which day in October declared by Pope Gregory was to advance 11 days after the chosen date?
Read the question.
Alright, so Pope Gregory, he basically chose October 4th just because, and basically after October 4th, it became October 15th, the day after, to make up for the mistake of the Julian calendar.
Okay, so what causes our seasons? Okay, sidereal day, the Earth's tilt at 23.5 tilt, or degrees, sun's temperature, or the ozone layer shift? Okay, so what causes our seasons, summer, winter, fall, and spring, is Earth's tilt at 23.5 degrees. And the way to understand it is if you, let's say this is the sun, and this is the sun ray, or sunlight, Earth's tilt, like if you were to direct it, it would be way hotter, so there's more heat per area, so that's why it would be hotter. If you were to think about it like this, the heat would be more spread out. That's what gives you the different seasons, and half the hemisphere and the other half of this hemisphere. So actually, what it doesn't tell you in the video is that 23.5 is actually the average of the Earth's tilt. So if you were to look at a span of 40,000 years, it actually fluctuates from 22.1 to 24.5 degrees.
Is that different from 23andMe?
I'm sorry?
Is that different from 23andMe? 23 and a half. Nobody else got it? Okay, got it.
I got it, okay.
All right.
Everyone's clicking their eyes.
Blink, blink. Gotcha.
So what is a solar year? It's Earth's full rotation clockwise around the sun, 365.242181 days around the sun, Earth's full orbit counterclockwise around the sun, or Earth's full rotation minus leap year. Alright, so a solar year is Earth's full orbit counterclockwise around the sun. Which is around 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 45 seconds, around, like close as possible. So that's what the solar year is. How many solar days are in a solar year? Uh, 366.24, and it depends on the Earth still. Approximately 366 days and 6 hours, or 365.24. Yep, so like I said earlier, it's 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 45 seconds, which is in decimals 365.24, and etc. Let's go to the next one. Last questions. So what would happen if we did not have a leap day? This one should be easy. A, we would only have 3 seasons. Summer in October, and we would have winter in April. Or we would lose 12 minutes every 4 years. Or we would have 363 days a year. So, when Julius Caesar, in I believe it was 45 BC, when he declared the Julian calendar, if he, let's say, if he'd never done that, today our summer would be in October and our winters would be in April, and it would constantly shift. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Questions?
Questions? Hello, do you have any questions?
Yes, questions?
Move that way, move that way, move that.
Congratulations, Rick.
Yeah, let me zoom in on that, let me zoom in on that. See?
Canine Swiper.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
3 wishes. Who's that? Oh, I didn't get that. Yeah. Good job, guys. Any questions? Anything at all? All right.